All right, welcome back to another trade recap, and today was a big dub. Big dub. As you can see, up $703.62, bringing the account just a little bit closer to passing. Yeah, good. As you can see, I didn't trade yesterday, obviously, because it was Memorial Day. But we got the rest of this week, and today we had some 10 a.m. news, which was good for me. Tomorrow's FOMC, so I'll be a little careful tomorrow, and then the rest of the week should be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. As you can see, do I have my executions on? I do have my executions on. So you can see no trades, no executions besides these ones. And I took the trade off of, well, let me go to my bias. So I initially said I am bullish because I think we are a market maker buy model and want to see price push to the 21st highs, which is like all the way up here. I want to see price push up there, which it might even hit by today or tomorrow, which is kind of crazy. So I said we're in a market maker buy model. I wanted to see it push up there. And yeah, so I'm actually gonna screenshot this real quick. Just to jot it down. And I'll say Alright. So the trade was off of pretty much price pushed down into this gap, which I guess I could delete that now. Pushed down into this 1 hour gap, which was the first gap of the leg, and this 1 hour gap, which was the first 1 hour gap of the leg, like this leg right here. There's 1, 2, 3. And it pushed into the first one on both NQ and ES. Well, let me make sure my mic's on. Alright, good. And then on the 15-minute, there was this gap right here, which was the last. Excuse me. They would push into this gap and this gap, which was, or actually, it didn't push onto this gap on NQ, but it pushed onto this gap in ES, which is the last 15-minute gap of the leg. So then at this point, it was in an OTE area. As you can see, let me get OTE. So it's in an OTE area. It's in the, it hit all the levels. And then we start rejecting this level with this wick right here. So we start coming back up to reject it. And on the 1 minute, we have on NQ, we had this little doji. So we had a CISD right here. So I entered right when this candle closed at, I guess, 5880.75. 5880.75. So I entered right there and it closed. And I scaled pretty much everything right here at 1.26 or 1.24 R. As you can see, I scaled 10 and 1 right there because it was just 1.25 R, and I didn't know if it was going to reject off this OT level or keep pushing. And then when it didn't even hit this, when ES took London, I took the last contract off, which wasn't, nothing too crazy. Like, see right here when ES hit London, I took the last contract off, which was like less than 10% of the position, so it wasn't like a crazy contract, but it pushed me from like I think it was like a $70, so it pushed me from like 630 to 700 on the day. So yeah, a good day. Obviously in hindsight, I could have held to London and even higher, but I don't really need that, so I'm not too worried about that. But overall, it was a good day. Good bias. I was correct. And actually, look at this. If we go to these chats that I was sending, right here, long. I put it in when I went long. And then I said at 7:53, which is 9:53 New York time, I said thinking 10 a.m. news should push higher. And right at 10 a.m. news, which was orange folder news right there, see consumer confidence. It pushed literally right to my draw, so, or my first take profit, so I'm not complaining about that at all. And my break even point was when ES hit this gap. So when ES hit this gap right here, I went break even. So right here, or was it? No, I actually went break even when on the 5 minute We came down, we pumped down, rebounced to this, and went right back up. So right when this happened, I went break even because I didn't want to see it. Yeah, see, break even after the rebalance to the 5-minute gap and pump, because there was literally no reason to go back down besides stopping me out. So I went break even there, and it just kept pumping for the rest of the day. So I'm happy with the break even, and I'm happy with everything else. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow for FOMC. So I'll be careful tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you then.